Colonel Harland Sanders. Is that right, sir? That's right. Colonel Sanders, would you tell us where you're from?
I'm from Shelbyville, Kentucky.
Shelbyville, Kentucky.
That's right.
And what part of the state is that, sir?
That's along the west central side, near Louisville, Kentucky.
Near Louisville?
Yeah, 29 miles from Louisville.
Lovely country. It's nice
Yes,
to have you. May I present the panel, Colonel? Now, would you join me over here, please, sir? The next thing I think that we need to do, really, is to let the audience here in the theater and the audience at home know exactly what your line is. Panel, we can tell you that Colonel Sanders is self-employed and deals in a product, and we'll begin the general questioning with Arlene Francis.
Colonel, I don't know what you do, but I think you look too beautiful to work.
I do plenty of work.
Is your product anything that I might use?
Yes, ma'am. I hope you do.
Is it any product that I could hold in my hand?
Yes.
Is it anything that I would put into my mouth?
Yes, indeed.
I would eat it or drink it?
You would eat it.
Thank you, Colonel. I know you're a Southern gentleman now.
I'm just going to flip a few cards on that account, I think, just for fun.
Is it something that I might have in association with the main meal?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it a grain rather than a meat or a vegetable?
That makes it 5 down and 5 to go, Mr. Gabel.
Is this wonderful foodstuff of yours, does it grow in Kentucky, Colonel?
Yes, it does.
Is it improved by that famous bluegrass of Kentucky?
Yes.
Well, just let me have a small conference with the Colonel.
Horse meat.
Actually, would you ask the question again, because the Colonel wants to be sure that he answered it correctly.
Well, I know that your great state has marvelous soil, that famous bluegrass of Kentucky, has a number of other things. But is this product of yours, which is not meat and not grain...
No, which is not grain.
Oh.
Miss Francis, now I think that the marital relationship with Mr. Gabel here shouldn't be allowed to take...
I think it's just come to an end, John.
I knew that pillow talk was going to get out of this project.
No, actually, Martin, Arlene is right. What has been elicited is that it is not grain.
But it does grow in the bluegrass of Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
Is it good for animals as well as people, Colonel?
No, not so well.
I don't think we could say so. No, 6 down and 4 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
Well, if it's not grain, but it grows, is it either a fruit or a vegetable?
Neither.
That makes it 7 down and 3 to go, Mr. Sir.
Colonel, I am going to ask you a question. If you don't make this product, you should. Is it ever used in connection with that marvelous drink, mint juleps?
Well, some people may have a mint julep preceding...
To that extent, Bennett, you were saved by the bell, because...
I didn't quite hear the answer. That
well, the Colonel said that somebody might have a mint julep preceding or in connection with it.
Oh, but it is not used in the mint julep itself. Is that correct?
No.
Yes, it is not.
Dear. Is it used at cocktail parties, Colonel?
Yes, it could be.
Mm-hmm.
Is it served cold rather than hot?
Either way.
Could be. Mm-hmm.
Is there Martin jumped the gun before, and I will now ask you, might it be described as meat?
As meat.
Yes.
It could be described as meat.
Growing meat?
Well, you asked if the basic product here grew, and we agreed that the basic
Is it ever
product...
encased, Colonel, in a skin of any kind?
I didn't understand.
Is it encased in a skin of any kind?
No.
Only when it's growing.
It's got its own skin, yeah. Yeah, we'd agree to that. A very nice save, Colonel, if I do say it. Very nice.
Yes, I've been saved by the bell several times, Colonel. Does this thing leap about when it's alive?
No, not exactly.
Well, I must say this. I guess, Colonel, we'd have to agree that you could, in a very general sense, say once in a while they might be describing as leaping about.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess you got saved again, Bennett.
Colonel, is this possibly in the rabbit family?
No, that's it. Now, here we go, Miss Francis.
Would it ever be used in sausage?
No, never.
No, I should say not.
They use everything in sausage.
That's what Gabel was going to say. Mr. Gabel.
Colonel, could it ever have been a horse?
Dorothy?
Wild guess, turkeys?
Well, you're closer than anybody. Fried chicken now. What's the matter with you all?
You haven't heard of that finger-licking good Kentucky Fried Chicken?
That's the Colonel's company,
I
actually.
just don't think of it growing out of the blue grass.
Well, I don't either, but you
It
see...
feeds on the bluegrass.
It feeds on. Now, Martin asked if it used the grass. The Colonel says they do pick at grass, and we were talking about chickens, and they do grow. I think we can all agree on that.
Nice, quiet chickens that don't leap, we understand.
Somehow or other, I never associate fried chicken with mint julep. I don't think they go well together, Colonel.
Like I said, you'd have the julep prior to eating the chicken dinner, see. Now, this
And after.
Kentucky Fried Chicken is different than ordinary
See, that's
fried
the
chicken.
Colonel's company. It's Kentucky Fried Chicken. Just Kentucky Fried Chicken, and he's been so successful with it. He has it now in take-home stores and other places have franchised to do it, make it his way. Where they get how many spices?
There's 11 different spices and herbs and a patented method of frying. We have over 900 outlets all the way from Honolulu to Blackpool and London and Manchester, England, all across Canada.
So there we are. Kentucky.
And I always said that wherever you see a picture of this mug of mine, you know you're going to get good food, at least good chicken.
Thank you very much, Colonel. It was nice to have you with us.